Hey guys, and welcome back to Primal Genetics. In today's video, I'm going to talk about one major tool that I used that had nothing to do with nutrition to help me accelerate my fat loss. So let's get into it. I've been doing the Ketovol diet for a few months now, and the results have just been phenomenal. I felt everything has improved in my life, from energy to fat loss to my skin to my workouts. In every aspect, my hay fever has improved. My joints have improved. So many things have improved. Obviously, one of the best things that I've experienced is fat loss. And with doing the Ketovore diet, I have found, probably of all my years trying to lose body fat, doing this diet has been the easiest for me. There's just been no two ways about it. The Ketovol diet, which is basically made up of animal proteins and very little to no carbs, has really got me to where I am. But there's been one thing that I added maybe a couple of months in that really helped me solidify the diet and I really saw great results after, and that was intermittent fasting. So today I'm going to talk about how intermittent fasting really helped me accelerate my results, especially my fat loss results when it comes to the Ketovore diet. So what is intermittent fasting? Intermittent fasting really is just a broad term used to describe your eating schedule. So there are so many different ways to do intermittent fasting. Some people do a shorter period, something like a 16-8, which is probably the most common. So that's 16 hours of fasting with 8 hours of eating. I've known people to do a 24. So that means 20 hours of fasting and 4 hours of eating in a given day. And there are others who do 24-hour fasting. So you just fast for the whole day and then get back to your regular schedule the next day. And you can do that every so often. There are so many ways to do intermittent fasting. In another video, I might get into what are the benefits and pros and cons even of each style. But for now, I just want to just really describe which ones I used and why I found them beneficial. So for me, the main intermittent fasting protocol that I used was the 16-8. So that's 16 hours of fasting with 8 hours of eating. The number one reason it really helped me was just the mental window. Knowing that from this period to this period, I'm going to have my meals, and after that, nothing for me, really helped solidify my mind. And it's a very strange thing, because no one's forcing you, right? No one's forcing you to not eat outside of that window. But there is something about the human brain that when you tell yourself, this is the period in which I'm going to be eating, you're able to kind of just stick to that and stay within that window. And then that just means no more snacking. Because one of the biggest problems I had before I started Ketovore was I just felt like eating all the time. Now, knowing more about insulin resistance, I understand that. I understand why. Because I was in that terrible cycle of carbs, constantly shooting my insulin levels up and then crashing, it would make me hungry all the time. So I constantly felt like I needed to eat. With the Ketovore diet, I was able to kind of steady my blood sugar and just have a more even energy balance. Fasting really helped with that as well. And so having that window, that 16-8, I didn't want to push it too far. I didn't feel like I needed to do anything longer than that, although those have their benefits as well. The 16-8 window for me just made sure that mentally, more than anything else, again, like I said, no one's really forcing you. So it's not like, someone's when you're walking around and you've had your last meal after 8 hours and somebody's, you're about to eat something and somebody comes to stop you. No one comes for you, guys. I'm just letting you know now, right? It's all in your own head and all in your own mind. But by doing so, I was able to kind of just make sure that now, cool, I've had my I've eaten my food in my 8-hour window. 16 hours now, I'm not going to be eating. And that was just really helpful when it came to making sure I didn't overeat. And this is especially in the beginning. This is especially in the beginning of my Ketovore journey, when I was still probably very much insulin resistant and needed any help I could get to bring the effects of my high blood sugar levels and all the cravings that I had to bring that down. Insulin resistant, intermittent fasting even really helped me bring that down. So the mental window is the main benefit for me when it came to intermittent fasting. But there are also fat loss benefits. The longer you fast, the more you drain your body of your blood sugars and your muscles of your sugars. And once you do that, your body then has to switch to body fat to use as energy for fuel. And again, I believe that's another reason why I was able to lose as much fat as I have quite quickly over the months, because number one, with the Ketovol diet, I'm not having as much sugar, right? So I'm not having as much carbs, I'm not having as much sugar, so that's bringing my blood sugar levels down. But with the intermittent fasting, I'm also going periods where I'm having nothing at the same time, so my blood sugar is actually very stable. And so I think these two, especially if you're doing it for fat loss, is a really powerful combination and something that you should really consider when it comes to fat loss on a Ketovol diet. If you're not doing a Ketovol diet and you're just interested in fat loss, I still believe that intermittent fasting might be a protocol that you want to include in whatever you're doing. So in summary, the Ketovol diet, I've always said to you, is super, super powerful. It has helped me in so many different ways. And when it comes to fat loss, if you're looking to add an extra little stimulant or little rocket to your results, I would consider adding intermittent fasting. If you like this video, guys, please like and subscribe. More videos coming from me about my results. If you're interested in how I started the Ketovol diet, please look back at some of my older videos, and look forward to speaking to you soon.